Oh. Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Good afternoon. What time is it?
It's
I don't know what time it is.
4:01.
Oh gosh, it's 4 o'clock?
Yeah.
We've just been kind of bumming it all day. We're in the, what? We have.
Yeah.
We're in the park. Hey, Medina.
Hi, Medina.
We are in the park, so today is episode 8, and we, unlike our prior vlogs, we don't have a script today.
Damn.
We have, hold on, we gotta figure this out. We're gonna start vlogging in the car, and then,
Or get
my screen is so small.
or get a tripod.
Not a tripod. We're gonna get one of those things that you put in the car, you know, and you
for the car,
that clips on the vent or something like that. Yeah, they're like $15. We priced them at CVS, but anyway.
But when we're not in the car, we could get a tripod and just put the phone on the tripod. Is that too much?
I don't know. I have to think about that.
Okay.
So anyway, today is episode 8. I am Whipper.
And I am Wisdom.
And we don't have a script today because we figured we would just kind of speak from our hearts today, and the subject is hey folks.
Hey
Hold
guys.
on. See how it says for me to hit this invite button?
Yeah.
Baby, why are you so close to the camera? They're gonna be able to see your pores.
Because I took my glasses off because I didn't have my lenses in.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of like speak openly today. Today is like real talk because it's getting real. We are a mere couple of weeks, flies, out from the big day, and there are just, sorry. Yeah, you got it? Okay. And there are just like so many emotions that, lean back a little bit, honey. Yeah. There's so many emotions that we're both kind of going through, and I'm having my own and she's having her own about getting married. Oh my gosh, Jazz. Thank you, Jazz. Our decorator's like texting us right now. So yeah, there's so many different emotions leading up to this day, and I'll speak for myself. I'm feeling like nervous and anxious, and just a few different things are coming up. So please text Jazz and tell her we're vlogging.
Okay.
Thank you. And tell her we'll get right back to her. Sorry. So I don't know, because nobody tells you how to be married, right? You learn to do by doing. So the only way we're going to learn how to be married is to be married. And there's a really good quote, not really quote, just kind of conversation from Conversations with My Best Friend. And I'll because you're texting, so I'll just take over for a second. And just like, talking about marriage, and I guess the nervousness around it, right? And some of the anxiety around it,
The unknowns.
the unknowns about it, and my best friend.
The expectations about it.
Okay, the expectations about it.
Yeah.
And sorry, y'all, excuse my hat, because we about to go walking or jogging or something when we get done. So like, my parents have been married 20 years. My best friend has been married, I think, 5 or 6 years. Yes, it is, Medina. Yes, it is, girl. And it's kind of like one of the things about, because you said it's a huge commitment. One of the things I get nervous about, and it's probably like preliminary nervousness, is probably not even logical. I get nervous about things. Every couple has their something. Every couple argues and goes through things, and these bugs are annoying me. Argues, they go through things, we go through stuff, and I think my nervousness comes in because it's like, okay, now you're getting married, so you really can't get away now. It's like you're stuck, it's kind of like a chokehold. I don't know, because I'm not getting divorced. I told her, we have this conversation all the time, do we not?
Yeah, we have it all the time. We say we'll just live next door to each other. Something like that happens, you know?
I don't know what she's talking about. She is hold on. What happened? She is oops. What I do?
You turned it around?
I did not.
Look, that's the park.
Hold on, y'all. That is hilarious. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I can't wait till we get our vlogging camera.
This is her. This is her phone, by the way.
I'm sorry. We're getting our vlogging camera like right after our wedding. I promise you, because like, Lord. But so anyway, yeah, I get nervous. Like, okay, so this particular habit of hers gets on my nerves, you know. And now we're getting married. Like, I'm stuck with it. I can't, you know. It's gonna keep getting on my nerves. And I told her that we have to stay married like 50 years.
But it doesn't have to keep getting on your nerves.
She owes me 50 years.
It doesn't have to keep getting on your nerves. I mean, there's a point.
Hey, Greta!
There's a point where, you know, I'm committed to improving and whatever that may be, but at the same time, you also would be committed to, you know, adjusting to this particular thing that I'm trying to improve on. It doesn't have to keep getting on your nerves. I think it will eventually resolve. It takes two.
I think she's trying to pull the wool over my head. And, okay. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Because, you know, you get married, you have these anxieties about getting married, and it's not, let me just be clear, my anxiety is not necessarily about marrying her. I'm very sure that she's who I want to be with. I would not have, you know, we wouldn't be going this far and spending all this money if we were not sure about each other, excuse me, in that way. I think what I'm more thinking about as far as anxiety is concerned is I guess some of the breakdowns that happen in relationships and some of the habits that you really maybe bump heads on in your relationship with your person. Mm-hmm. You get to a point where it's like, okay, this is who he or she is, and you know, you have to just accept it. So it might be me. Oh, block. Okay. It might be me begrudgingly, right? Having to accept these things. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you feel like there are things about me that you have to begrudgingly accept?
I wouldn't put, for me, I don't put begrudging in front of it.
Oh.
It's a process for me to think about where we've been and who we are, what things have changed, what things haven't. And it becomes a conversation and a thought process of, okay, this is who she is, I'll have to accept it. Perhaps I don't see it as begrudging, because begrudging really means that you're going to still hang on to some of that, whatever that is that you disagree with about me, instead of letting it go fully. I think that's the begrudging part. So you're either going to let it go, or you're going to hold on to it. Begrudging sets us up for, I would say, more failure.
Well, dag.
Yeah, when you put that begrudging in front of it.
I don't know. What do you guys think? So anyway, I guess, you know, I am, oh my God. Hey, take the, please, because they're attacking me. I mean, Jesus.
I mean, and also,
Sweet meat my butt.
It doesn't have to be,
I'm back.
You know, begrudging sounds kind of tough, but it could also have,
begrudging just means reluctant.
and I was going to say resistant.
Resistant, reluctant. So reluctant to certain things about your partner, reluctant to accept certain things about your partner. You know, and for me, I am one of those people who live in my head, right? I call it headquarters, okay? Because I live there. That's where I live. And so I'm very resistant to change, right? Hey, Bo. I'm very resistant to change, but when you're in a relationship, that person and being in a relationship with that person is always causing you and forcing you and challenging you to change and grow. And Yolanda challenges the hell out of me because don't do that, because hey Lena, hey people, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for joining us, guys.
You know, if you're not changing, you're not growing, and that's easy to say, it's much harder to do.
Yeah.
And for me, it's very hard to understand sometimes when it is my responsibility to change. And hold on, ball bouncing alert.
That could be average for us human beings in general, right? Or you think that's something specific to you?
You know what? I really don't know, because I don't have an inventory about other people. I only have an inventory into myself. And for me, it's very hard. It's very hard to understand that you have to accept this difference about this person, and how it's going to change you, how it's going to affect your relationship. Hey, Shirley, everybody on today. What's up, people? So that's one of the things that, you know, I struggle with, is trying to cope with, okay, this is going to present opposition in your relationship. It's going to present some kind of, I don't know, contention, unless, let me move your hair, unless you commit to accommodating it and commit to changing, if it requires a change. So maybe that's the crux of the issue for me sometimes, is understanding and identifying when something or a certain trend or currency in my relationship is going to require a change on my behalf. Is that a lot? I feel like I said a lot, but it's kind of mumbled, it's kind of jumbled, but it's true. Do you guys feel, I don't know, you guys have any of those times or feelings, experiences in your relationship where you're like, damn it, man, this person really gets under my skin sometimes, we really argue sometimes, we, you know, bump heads sometimes? Because when Yolanda and I started dating, like, seriously, when I understood that we were gonna, you know, we were exclusive, we're not dating nobody else, we're just with each other, I looked up our zodiacs. Honey, they can't see you, you have to lean back. Lean back. Lean. Okay, I'm back. So, like, I looked up our zodiacs, and it showed that we were two very, very different people, and that we are going to butt heads because of our differences and the way the stars align and retrograde and all other crap. So I understood that from the beginning.
And strong personalities.
Because although she's not as outspoken and confrontational as I am and can be, she still has a very strong opinion. She exerts herself. She asserts herself in her opinion. So yes, we do find ourselves sometimes in these contentious spaces. And I think as we get closer to the wedding, I am, excuse me, in a state of maybe anxiety. Not maybe, anxiety. Let's call a thing about it. And our therapist said that it's actually very normal that we are having these feelings because we are about to endeavor on something totally new that neither one of us has been through before at this level. So yeah, that's just how I was feeling today. How are you? Hey Jenna. Hey people, what y'all doing today?
You know what? Hi guys. Thank you all for joining us today. I'm thinking that,
let me turn because I don't want us to lose the light.
When you and I have to adjust ourselves to accommodate the other's whatever idiosyncrasies, I don't see that, for me, I don't see that as somehow this changes me for the worse. I think what it does is it makes me expand on,
thank you, Shirley,
make me expand on who I am and accommodating this person that I love, to make room I don't see it as a negative thing, and I don't see it as now something is being taken away from me, but it's being added.
Okay. Okay. So maybe that's where I'm different, because I'm learning myself out of this behavior because it's not healthy, but I do see it as something's being taken away from me.
Oh, we're getting to the bottom of it today.
Stop it! Stop it!
Okay.
Where's the light?
Where's the light?
Are we in the light? Walk in the light, beautiful light. Okay, that's it.
Come with.
Really?
Go ahead.
Okay, that's a shame. We 15 years apart, know the same hymnals. That's bad. So yeah, I do.
You feel like something is being taken?
Yes. I feel like something's being taken away from me. Like, why? Why do I have to change? Why do I have to grow? Why do I have to accept? Like, you guys probably see me on Facebook all the time saying I have a growth headache. That means I'm having a severe reaction. Oh my gosh, Sharonda's on. Hey, Sharonda.
Hey, Sharonda.
Like, I'm having a severe reaction to the fact that I have to grow. And I have to evolve, and I have to change. And it's like I'm stomping my feet. Why?
Oh my God.
Aquarians, no. We don't want to. Our world that we created, that we live in, is perfectly fine. Why do we have to change?
Well, the zodiac is one thing, but you're also a human being.
I'm back.
You're a human being, and we all need to grow in certain areas.
I know.
But what we're tapping into here, and I'm crossing my legs now, and which is really good, is that might be an integral, important piece, that you see it as this expansion as something is being taken away.
Mm-hmm.
But expansion is about making room.
Mm-hmm.
And I always talk with you about making room for my opinion, my emotions, my whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I can understand you would have a growth headache, because you have to, that expansion is nothing is taken away,
Mm-hmm.
because otherwise it would retract. But we're going forward and we're growing.
I know. I mean, I know, right?
I
know.
Right, yeah. In theory.
In theory, I know.
Yeah.
And it sounds logical. It sounds right. But that's just knowing. Doing, understanding, believing is a totally different thing. I can't hold it like this. Hold on. We just might have to get a tripod.
Yeah, I'm thinking a tripod. Little, it doesn't have to,
Well, we got a surprise for you guys.
Or a stack of chairs or something, and hold a book up behind it and put it up that way.
Right, like I have to grow and accommodate to receive that? Like, really? So, no, we have a surprise for you guys in the next couple weeks. We're not going to, like, announce it until it's, like, real. But we just do have a surprise for you guys. It's going to make our vlogging much, much better.
Okay.
So, yeah. Yeah, knowing that it has to be done, knowing that this is what you have to do, and this is relationships, and this is life, that's one thing. That's one thing than knowing. But actually putting it into action, I guess, is where I am. And, of course, I'm going to do whatever I have to, whether it hurts or not, because this is life, and this is us. This is us.
This is us.
Oh my gosh, you guys need to see that show if you haven't seen it. But this is life. This is us, and this is what is required. So I'm not marrying her to, be lazy and to not grow, not evolve. I'm marrying her because I'm going to offer the best of what I have to the best of what she has, and we're going to create an even better thing together, as we have already been doing.
I think this was a breakthrough, babe.
You think it's a breakthrough?
About, thinking that expansion and something being taken away from you when you have to accept.
I know. Damn it. And now it's on tape.
This is a live breakthrough.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
All right, let's go get some ice cream. Psych.
Okay, how's it been? We can
I don't know.
Do 30 minutes, 20 minutes.
I don't know, because sometimes we do, like, I don't want to lose the light. How long has it been? Oh, Medina said, well said. Don't do that, Medina. Don't do that. She's going to think she's right. Okay.
Well, I'm opinionated, so I partially think I'm right already.
Yeah, right. So, that's just where we are today. It's where I am, and we...
A lot of nervousness.
It sounds good.
A lot of concerns.
Yeah.
A lot of unknowns.
Yep. Yep. And nobody tells you this. Nobody tells you these things. Nobody tells you about these feelings, because I don't know that I would impart this to anybody else, because you're going to go through your own journey, right?
Right.
You're going to go on your own journey to marriage.
Correct.
Actually, that's going to be the topic of our first season finale in a couple of weeks, the road to marriage. So you guys, make sure you stay tuned for that. So yeah, you go through these things as you walk the walk, walk the journey, walk the road, whatever you want to call it, to marriage. And it scares the hell out of me. I'm just gonna say it. But if it doesn't scare you, you probably shouldn't do it. Or kind of like when they say, if your dreams, your goals don't scare you, you don't deserve them. Do you believe that, babe?
No, I thought they said if your dreams or goals don't scare you, you need to dream bigger.
Well, they probably do. That probably is. I've heard that before too.
Huh.
But I believe that if your goals don't scare you, they're probably not goals.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because
it's probably just things to do, like a
dreaming.
to-do list.
Well, I don't know about that. That's kind of literal, but
okay.
Hold on. Hey, Daddy.
Your father's on?
Yeah. So yeah, that's just where we are today. And we normally have notes and research and statistics and percentages for you guys. Today we were just like, let's just speak from our hearts and just shoot from the hip about where it is, because that's a part of what we want to create with our vlog as well. Not always coming from a position of things we know and are comfortable with and are kind of have a little bit of an, what's wrong? What? Why? What's wrong with that child? Have an expertise on, but things that we don't know, and emotions and vulnerability and things like that when we are maybe in flux or in a situation. You got it?
Yep.
Move your hand, move your finger. So yeah, oh my gosh, there's 5 people. Hey, Moni.
And
yeah, that's where I am. Is that where you are?
Today we're the research. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. Today we are the research.
We are the research today.
What are you?
This is us putting our and we
right.
We're asking you all in genuine ask. So please respond, and because we do want to hear your answers and your responses as well. It's not rhetorical. We really do want to hear what you have to say. So, yeah, please.
Absolutely. And everybody's journey is different. Almost every person I know has been married, is in a long-term relationship. Lift your finger, honey.
Oh, which finger is it?
Lift your pointer finger. It's going in the
Which
lens.
one?
Your pointer.
Oh.
Point.
I'm looking at the back one like, why is it?
What do you mean? That's your ring finger.
Okay.
And oh God, like this is so like crazy, but I'm like sad. I miss my engagement ring. Okay, we had to drop our rings off at the jeweler's for all the prep work, and they have what's called a spa treatment for rings. Like, I'm sorry, you guys ever heard of that before? A spa treatment for diamonds?
A millennial would find out.
I didn't even know about it.
A whipper would get.
I didn't know about it. They told me. Okay, I didn't know. But that ain't the point. The point is, okay, I don't have nothing here. I feel all unclaimed. I done grown attached to that piece of jewelry over the last 2.5 years. So, yeah, we're just like raw emotions today. What about you, babe? Before we end, do you have any like emotions that have been coming up for you that you are nervous about, or behaviors of mine that you have to accept? I think it's just me.
Accept or mold?
Mold? My mama molded me. And my daddy.
No, I echo the same sentiments you have, babe.
You do?
I absolutely do.
Is it anxious though?
Oh, it's
hey Les. Hey Mom. Hey Simone.
It's anxious. It's the unknown. It's curiousness as well. I echo those same sentiments about the things that we get into entanglements about. That will they subside? Will we have new entanglements to accept? and subside and things like that too. So yes, I echo those same sentiments. Absolutely.
And then we also have conversations like we have to hey Spud, I probably shouldn't call him that on the air, sorry. We like echo the sentiments that, you know, we have to also I guess be in those emotions, be in the emotions of anxiety, nervousness, fear, whatever, and also flip those emotions and replace them sometimes with joy, with trust, with gratitude, because this is a moment of gratitude in our lives. And for me, I'm gonna speak for myself, I don't want the fear and the anxiety to overshadow this moment. I want to dwell in it. I want to enjoy it, because from what everybody says, it's gonna pass like the blink of an eye, and then you're gonna wake up like, wait, I'm married? Really?
Hell no.
Yeah, so I want to enjoy this moment, understand that these are just natural feelings that we have, and this is part of the thought processes. So yeah. What about you? Is that what you think too? Yeah.
Yeah, you said it best.
I normally do. I'm sorry. Okay, so I think that's it today.
Yeah.
It's probably in a shorter vlog, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with a short vlog every now and then.
We got 30 minutes in, babe.
We did?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I'm looking at my watch. What time is it? It should be said 3:30.
Oh, I'm like, it says
4:28. 4:30. Yeah.
Okay.
We got 30 minutes in.
Oh, great. Well, it's been good. Well, oh, hey, Mary. We about to end, girl. You missed it all.
Yep. So send your questions to us at TWOTON, TWOTON29 at gmail.com. Your responses, your concerns, or anything you wish to share with us, feedback of some sort. All right.
And also, any questions or whatever, and also like our page. And guys, make sure you turn your thank you, Medina, girl. You're gonna be timekeeper. So like our page and turn your notifications on so that you get notifications when we go live, because this is why we just went on our separate pages again, because we didn't get a lot of views when we were on our page, because I don't think you guys turned your notifications on. So make sure you turn the notifications on our page. That way, as soon as we go live, you'll see it'll pop up like it did just now. All right, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thank you for listening as always, and we'll see you next weekend. This is Whipper
and Wisdom.
We are out of here.
Bye-bye.
Love you guys.